Don't turn the light on just yet. Let the shadows softly fall. We don't need to say what's next. We've already said it all. Sit beside me for a while, please, like the night has nowhere to go. There's no need to force a smile. Already we both know what we've done. Before the morning comes, before we say goodbye, let silence hold our hands. No promises to keep from now on. No reason left to find in you and me. Only stay here in this moment for the last good time. I won't ask you where you'll be when the daylight reaches through. Some loves end so tenderly, they don't need to be both untrue or true. Before the morning comes, before the world moves on, let the silence wrap around everything we've known. No tears, no words to redefine. Just stay here in this feeling for the last good time. Love doesn't always break it, but it's not like unbreakable too. Before the morning comes, before we turn away, let the memory be warm. We don't need to say what's next, just this breath between us for the last good
The road is quiet where I stand, my shadow longer than you imagine. Every step I thought I know is still keeps leading back to you. The sky remembers where I've been. Every mile engraves my dream of youth. I walk the night without a moonlight calling your name, just same as before. I'm a long way from home tonight, from the place where it felt familiar. Only if my heart could cross the miles, would make could reach you after a while. I'm a long way from home tonight. If this road has taught me anything, it's how far longing seems. But I'm a long way home now. You know, some distances never close. It just teach the pain of a broken heart. I'm a long way from home, my dear friend, from where I thought the world would end. If I wish it back to you again somehow, but I'm just walking in quiet road. I'm a long way from home and you.
They dressed me in borrowed silence from wall, and they taught me how not to speak. They said girls should obey to someone's words, but no one tell me that it's a woman's destiny. Before I knew my poor fate, the river knew the truth footsteps. I watched me stand between the contradiction, but everything is too clear that I had nothing to break down the wall of reality. I was never loud or wild, just a shadow called a child. I was the girl they didn't name. I learned my prayers without a sound. I learned everything what not to be. If you hear a song at dawn that trembles thin and free, that's just the girl they didn't name. They spoke of laws and mercy. I stood still inside their sentences while justice passed me by. I didn't run, I didn't cry, I just looked up at the sky. I was the girl they didn't name, 'cause the truth they couldn't keep. I folded all my yesterdays. If your heart feels heavy now, you may have heard my footsteps from long, long ago. Some stories die in even bright daylight, like some life where no one knows. I was the girl they didn't name, but I was still alive. In every breath I am brave enough to take my life and to survive. If you sing me quietly, I won't be gone, you'll see. I was the girl they didn't name, but you remembered me. From long, long ago.
no words to change the world. Even some things that's shining like brand new. Though every sound I've ever kept is, you know, it still seems to lead me back to you. Now I've lived enough to know about love. Some truths arrive without a name. They settle in someone's soul and stay a while, like songs that still remain for someone. And there are a few songs left in me too. I never thought I'd sing again, thinking of you. They don't ask why, they don't pretend. The songs begin sometimes and then they end. But there are a few songs still left in me. I've seen love fade, I've seen it misunderstand, and I've seen love walk away, time goes by. But something in your peace, listening my voices, it makes every my broken note a line clean. There are a few songs still left in me for you. I wasn't saving songs cause wasn't sure. They're not for crowds or memories, just for this moment, nothing more meant. There are a few songs left in me for you. I don't need to swear forever love now. Just listen, this true voice, just hear somehow. There are a few songs left in me for you. Before the silence finds its way, if you should hear them when I'm gone, let them be kind. Let them stay in you. There are a few songs still left in me for you.
The nights are longer than before. I hear your footsteps in the hall. I turn around but there is only silence on the wall, the sound of wind. I try to tell myself I'm strong, but time will carry me along the future. But every scene just keeps repeating where we both belong. I'm still here in the quiet, holding on to what we knew. Every road I walk alone still leads me back to Love is just a fragile one. Why does it still surround me? I'm still here in the quiet, not asking you to stay, just believing somehow we'll find a way. And if you turn around, you'll know my heart is true. I'm still here in the quiet, waiting for you.
I've been here before, I know the signs. A lonely sky, quiet, and the turning times. I told myself I'd be prepared to fall in love again, but sometimes love arrives before one aware it. It's in the way what you call always my name. Like back then, nothing else has really changed. I built solid walls before you, and I drew the line, but still something slips every time in front of love. Every time it starts to love again, I lose the ground beneath my plans. I don't go looking, I don't pretend, but I fall in love deeper than I meant. I can't help it, every time starts love again. I've learned that hearts don't always heal. They just get better at hide one's wounds conceal. But from one soft moment, one slow glance, I might forget my last defense line of love. Every time it starts to love again, I feel that old familiar state of affairs. Just this moment, just where I stand. I don't need false smile or some promises. Only I wanna reach for your hand again. I don't fight to argue like before. My diary was a record of inner conflict. Instead I just open one more door for love. Every time it starts love again. No grand design, no future plan. I let the myself it be what it has been. But I wanna reach for your hand again. When I just start
keep in secret. Don't let me explain, don't pretend. You just keep walking as you are. I don't believe in the word perfection. It's good to admit, make a cheat. Then I'll stay where you are, without fixing anything, without forcing anything. To look at the stars in the warm darkness. I won't promise you an unscathed life. I'll just sit next to you like a shadow. Maybe love is a word you're afraid to say. Some say that love cries silently at night. Don't let me explain, don't pretend. You just keep walking as you are. When your faith starts to falter, I'll stand here until the anxiety is over. Then I'll stay where you are, without fixing anything, without forcing anything. I open my eyes with a cup of morning coffee to look at the stars in the warm darkness. I won't promise you an unscathed life. I'll just sit next to you like a shadow. I know love is not blind, but there are times when you just chooses its side. No one knows if I feel lonely, but in the stillness, in the tenderness, even if there's nothing words left to say, I won't promise you an unscathed life. I'll just sit next to you like a shadow. Yeah, I'll stay where you are.
A place where the river flows in the morning sun. The river hills learn how to breathe slowly. I still hear your name by the river, in the silence, walking alone by me. All the words we've never said, like a promise made with air, it still comes to me somehow, in the empty air I'm holding right now. Stay with me where the silence stays, a place where one's heart is not afraid. Even if the river has to leave you, I'll just stay silent like the trees of a riverside, where our silent conversation breathes. They say forgetting alleviated all suffering, but the truth you gave me is still alive. Some love say they don't need a voice, but it's not meaningless not to say. Stay with me where the silence stays, a place where the night turns into grace. Even when I can't say I miss you, I'll just stay silent like the trees of a riverside, where our silent conversation breathes. If I get lost tonight, be the peace I know. Stay with me where the silence stays, like a song that doesn't go away. Even if when my hand let you go by mistaken, please don't leave me like the trees of a riverside, just where our silent conversation breathes.
The night is long between two hearts, no bridge of light, no easy to start. I call your name across the air, but only echoes answer there. I stand where once your shadow stayed. Now only silver waves are laid like a dream. The tide has turned without a sound. No steady place, no solid ground there. If love was strong, why does it fade away? Between the silent shores we stand, just looking open sky with empty hands, after passing footprints of the dusk between the silent shores. I built a boat of fragile hope, but drifting dreams are hard to hold. The current pulls what we once knew further than we thought it could. Between the silent shores we stand, no guiding star, no promised land. If hearts could swim through time and space, I'd find again your distant face between the silent shores. Some waters never make us to cross, though love can cross by their trust. Between the silent shores we stay, where words have slowly washed away. If you should hear the silent shores.
When my faith is thin and the night is long, you were standing next to me quietly. I was afraid, had to be a great man, but you understood more than I could see. Your warm silence was reliable, even when I didn't have anything, because you stayed with me. I learned to stand up on my own. I found my way. I walked through the woods. I could hear the sound of a bluebird, because you stayed with me. I overcame anxiety and crossed the river of time. You didn't leave, you didn't disappear. You held my heart in silence and taught my soul how to be calm. I'll never get lost again. The path I found is leading to you, because you stayed with me. I learned to stand up on my own. I found my way. I walked through the woods. I could hear the sound of a bluebird, because you stayed with me. Your love doesn't have to be as loud as a play. Some people trust me with their eyes, even if I don't say anything. I know that love is enough, because love stayed with me.